Well, good morning guys, welcome back. What a beautiful, beautiful morning, still as anything. Absolutely beautiful, and this is obviously where we parked last night. Again, one of the Harris Community Trust places. I think this is our 5th night here. So we're going to be leaving kind of West Harris now. So we'll pay our little, as I said, you can head along here. Or you can pay in the little community building. We'll probably just pay via PayPal once we get up to Tarbert. So the plan now is we're going to drive up through Tarbert, do a few bits and pieces there, and then we're going to head out to Hushinish. Now we went there last year for one night. Stunning, stunning place, and really well equipped as well. Again, kind of encouraging sort of people to come along, camping in their vans. They've actually got a little sort of community or a little building that you can go into, showers, toilets, and even just a little area just to kind of hang out and watch the tide there. So we're going to head down there, probably spend a couple of nights down that way actually. Not sure whether we've got any reception down there, which would be quite nice just to totally cut off, some nice walks to do. Bit of a hair-raising road down there. It's about 10 miles down a little single track, which is always fun. But this is why we kind of wanted to go today and tomorrow, because it is still calm. Now there is a snorkel trail down there. We have brought our wetsuits with us, but the big issue would be getting them dried again, because I think in these temperatures things just won't dry. So beautiful though. What a place to park up. Right, breakfast time I reckon. Okay, so we've just left Tarbert, heading to Hushinish, and Nicola spotted something in the little bay.
It was definitely a fin of some kind.
And I heard something blow.
There it is.
There it is there. In fact, you might have even heard something blow. That's not a dolphin.
That's not. What's it doing this far in though? It shouldn't be this far in.
Did you guys hear the blow? There it is again. Minke! A couple of Minke Wheels. Wow, our first Minke Wheels. I think our first Minke Wheels ever. Not just on this trip. Really good views actually. They're still sort of up and down. I'm not sure at the moment whether you would have heard them during that breathing. Of course, someone more knowledgeable than me will probably completely veto the Minke because of that, but no. Far too big to be porpoise, that's for sure. And looking at the images, there was a chap here with a camera as well, and he was sure it's a Minke as well. So yeah, good little bonus before we head down to Hushinish. Well, welcome guys to Hushinish Gateway. As you can see, it's a fun little road to drive down, but beautiful, beautiful day here, and looks like at the moment we're the only ones here, well, in this little part of the car park. So and as you can see, really well facilitated facilities, toilets, showers, waste disposal. Somewhere in there I think there's £3 for fresh water, which we'll fill up with before we leave on Thursday. So all in all, good stuff. So right now we're going to have some ciabattas in the ridge monkey, and then looks like someone else is looking fed as well. It's not food, Guinness, it's not food. And then we'll probably go for a dander, especially because it's such a nice day. So there's a little bay around there, so we'll probably go there. Someone looks like she wants to say something.
No, I'm just waiting to make lunch, but I wouldn't like to make any noise while you're filming. So.
Well, she doesn't realise she was making noise as I started the little segment, but We just have to get used to that nowadays, people, don't we? There's always noise when Nicola's concerned. She's being very rude in the background.
So, what would it take for you to agree
Not
to?
going to do it. I know where this is going.
No, what would it take for you to agree to for me to go and take a dip in there? There's no one about, there's no wind, it's perfect.
Apart from the poor people who live over there,
No, there's no one in, I've already
Here.
had a look.
who are probably watching us.
2 weeks of cooking?
What are you going to wear?
Nothing. Because I've got nothing else to put on, so I'll have to put all my clothes back on. You can switch the camera off just before I get to nothing, and then just get me in again.
You're not got to come and rescue you.
That was no colder than Portrush, and I'm almost tempted to go in again. Rachel, you'd be so proud of me.
I couldn't have her having all the fun. So yes, I did go in. And no, you're not going to get to see the video footage. But just to prove it. What a stunning beach. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And we've got it all to ourselves, which, given what we just did, is probably a good thing. That was quite good fun. Why I don't let Nicola lead. I'm just happily wandering along, thinking to myself, this path seems a lot more sketchy than it was coming up.
I'm taking us on the adventure route.
And then I looked about 30, 40 foot below us and no, the path's down there. So literally, yeah, Nicola's taking us along this sketchy bit, which looks to be going into nothing. Whereas actually the path is down there.
It's the fun route! Fun route! Oh crap.
Better go save her. Well, good morning. Back on, well, still on Harris, North Harris. And today's plan is to climb Clisham, which is the highest point on North Harris, I believe. 629 metres. Now we're already at about 150 metres, so under a 500 metre climb up. So had a beautiful couple of days down in Hushinish, as you saw. Went out for a couple of big long walks. Saw a golden eagle yesterday, really good views of the golden eagle. But yeah, it's been a beautiful 3 days, really still really calm. And I think the weather's supposed to break tomorrow, so we're using the opportunity to get up that bad boy. Should be fun. Right, first up, coffee. Oh, I just fell down a hole. Let's see whether Nico falls down the same hole.
This is bug monster hell. Oh, I'm not the most graceful of climbers.
Yeah, a little bit boggy, the ground, the bottom section, as they said, but apparently as we get a little bit higher and it starts to steepen, it gets a bit more rocky.
Yeah, there's probably going to be an accident up here. So one of the things that's making it a little bit more tricky for me anyway is that a lot of the water's frozen. So when you stand on it, you don't know if it's like an inch deep or it's like this deep. And I keep getting sucked under, so I'm being a bit slow and I think it's frustrating Nigel.
Not frustrating me, but no, I've always said it's important that people go at their own pace.
I said I either go at my pace and no, or potentially no accident, because I'm a bit accident prone, or we go at his pace and guaranteed accident. That's his choice. I think he's thinking accident and leave me up there.
And yes, we just got sucked in. Pretty much. Yeah.
I was following, but I had the sense to veer off just in time, which is my tactic, you see, zigzagging.
I was kind of walking up going, this looks like a river, and I got the term root, and I was like up in the machines. But hey, it's wash day tomorrow for humans and clothes. Knew it was going to be a shortish but very sharp. If you look at the gradient, there's a little bit of a walk in, which is tough enough over very boggy ground, but then once you start ascending, it's pretty much up. I think maybe 250 meters over half a mile or something. But what a day to do it. Hardly a breath of wind. Oh, she keeps falling over. Shall wait on Nicola, and then we shall do the final push to the top. About another 20 meters to go. Right, we're almost at the top. Last little push.
Hardest climb of all the peaks. I am shattered. I don't know if it's the boggy ground or the really steep inclines. Oh, tough.
Good climb though, beautiful conditions. And a bit of snow on the ground just to make you remember that it is actually the 31st of October today. So, right, last little push up, let's do it. Bit of a tricky up to the cairn. So the cairn is actually inside this little shelter. So let's go touch it. Way. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ha, there it is.
Wow.
Oh, so you have to get in to touch it, do you?
Oh,
3, 2, 1.
well done.
Clisham done.
Oh, that was so tough. That was so tough. But what
views.
a view.
What views. And what a day to do it on.
That's amazing.
Stunning.
Absolutely amazing. First peak with snow on.
Yep.
But that actually took us 2 hours. So that was tough. That was tough. It says 3.5 to 4 hours, so yeah, we weren't quick.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, food time.
Well, that was a good little lunch break. The sun has just poked back out, but there is a bank of cloud coming across, and you can certainly feel the temperature dropping. It did say with wind chill it would be below freezing, so it won't linger about too long. Probably take us around the same to get back down again, because it is a bit technical and then quite boggy. So let's get going.
I'm just doing my
David
Bailey.
She's.
Is he still alive?
You're doing who?
David Bailey. Am I showing my age?
Right. Let's get down. I think she's oxygen deprived.
That would explain a lot about me.
Yeah. That's pretty tough.
It was really tough.
Pretty tough and very boggy. I went in up to my oxters basically, so.
But didn't get a dirty bum like me. We found the path on the way back down, which in some ways made it easier, but I fell down 2 holes, slipped into the mud, and probably slipped at least another half a dozen times. Yeah. So good to have the path, but the path was really slippery. Yeah, I'm exhausted, really exhausted.
So I think now it's time for a cup of tea and decide where we're going to stay tonight.
And chocolate.
And chocolate.
Because whenever you do a walk, you always have to have a reward. And it was 4 hours, like they said.
It was.
We had to stop for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was lovely up the top as you saw, so
yeah,
really nice. But
be prepared to get very muddy. And
very muddy, very boggy.
Yes.
Right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed a bit of Hushinish and obviously us climbing.
Climish? No.
Clisham?
Clisham.
Climish. What the heck is Climish?
You know, I never get anything right.
I don't even think it's Clisham, to be honest. I almost said something else that was really rude. Right, guys.
You can tell we're tired.
Yeah, so we're all going to go off, eat some chocolate, drink some tea, decide where we're going to sleep.
And tomorrow we're going to get something really tasty to eat.
And we'll catch up next week from the Isle of Lewis. See you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.